They were talking. Somebody called up. They was talking about Lauryn Hill. You know what happened with Lauryn Hill,
No,
the singer from the Roots?
I know who
Was
Lauryn Hill
she
is.
from the Roots?
No, she's from the Fugees.
Fugees. They were huge,
Yeah,
huge. They was bigger than life itself. And
the
and
Fugees
her,
was big.
yeah, they were big. And her daughter Soleil, Selah. I don't know how old she is.
What she
I guess
did?
she's about 20. She went on. She went on Instagram and did a lot of interviews talking about how her mother and father, Bob Marley's son, is that her father? I forgot to get that.
Bob Marley's son,
Yeah, it's her.
Ziggy.
It's her. No, just Google
His brother, right?
Google Soleil's father, but Lauryn Hill's daughter's father. It should pop up. But anyway, so she goes on Instagram and she talks about how her mother and father treated her like shit or something to that effect, disrespectfully when she was growing up and all that shit. And you know what?
Zion.
Zion's
Oh, that's her
Marley,
brother, huh? Her parent is Rohan Marley.
and that's Bob Marley's son. I guess so.
I don't know. I guess.
He's a Marley.
Yeah, the son of Bob Marley.
There you go. I knew it. I want you to know. When
Okay,
I give
what did she
information,
do?
I
So what
want.
did she do again?
She went on Instagram and a radio, I think a couple of podcasts, and she was talking about how bad her mother treated her when she was growing up.
She
Her
looked like
mother
her
and
mother.
father. Huh? Yeah, she does.
She looked just like
She
her.
looks exactly like her. And she said her father was in the house, but he wasn't present and all of this stuff. Hold on for a second. But yeah, she went on and she said that she said there was no unity in the household. And you know what, and I took it personal because, what I'm going through with my daughter. But what I can't understand is I understand if you was a shit type of father or you was a shit type of mother that wasn't there, or you know what I'm saying, you ran out on your kids and all that shit. I can understand a girl or a boy being angry. But what if you do everything? I'm not talking about Lauryn Hill because she came with a response.
Yeah.
You heard that response?
What did Lauryn Hill say?
Yeah, I got it written down. Lauryn Hill says she's not upset at her daughter for opening up about being beaten with a belt. But she and Lauryn Hill said, I encourage her speaking out. But she also said, I shouldn't be judged for my parenting skills. I've told my daughter she got the discipline that Black children get because they're held to a different standard. So she didn't kowtow and say, oh, maybe I should go to therapy for hitting my daughter and all that. When you hit, let me tell you something, Sp8Ghost. 9 out of 10 times, I'm going to say 8 out of 10 times, because there's some crazy motherfuckers out there do shit for nothing. Somebody gets hit for a reason.
Yeah, people don't just hit people for no reason.
No.
Unless they're crazy.
No. Yeah, exactly. People don't just get hit for no reason. So, I got some repairing to do or whatever. But at the same time, I apologize for shit that I didn't even do nothing. All I
But why are
said
you
was,
apologizing?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
But my thing is, I think you spoiled people.
But why would that make you mad? It should make you happy if I'm
No, but
spoiling.
people are greedy. It makes them greedy.
You calling my daughter greedy?
I've watched, yeah, hell yeah. I watched my sister do the same shit, and I had to check that shit. I watched her do that shit to my mother, and I watched it, and I said, and I had to check it. Like, yo, my mother's doing all this shit for you, and you acting like this. Like, look at how you act. I had to check it. I had to just check it.
Because
Like,
I don't really think I'm
and look at what
alone.
all the shit my mother's doing. Like, you gotta chill.
Why would Lauryn Hill's daughter? You know what? I know when that situation is probably like, I'm tired of being up under, because it might be hard for a daughter or son to grow up under somebody so famous. You know what I'm saying? Like Will Smith. You know, growing up under him, you got to do something to get away from him. You know what I'm saying? His son is successful with that music and all that shit, but you know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? Like if you famous and your kids want to go into that type of arena.
Yeah, but you gotta let them. You gotta let them be who they are too. You gotta give them the space. Will Smith said, like Willow Smith, right? He told the story where she had the deal. She got a record deal for the Whip My Hair, for the Whip My Hair song.
Yeah.
Got a record deal, was making millions.
That was a big record. Yeah.
Millions off of it, right? So then she got a deal. They put her with Jay-Z. Jay-Z was managing her and all this shit. And then on tour, she got tired of the shit and cut her hair.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know you knew.
Yeah, he cut her hair. So that's like, you're not giving the kids space to be who they are.
You're smothering them with your.
You're trying to make them be who you think they should be.
Yeah, and they don't. They reject that.
And they reject that. So
but I don't.
You gotta just chill.
I sit down in my bed. I was laying in my bed today, and I was like, what could I change about how I do with my daughter? Because I love her.
I was talking to G Money yesterday.
I love my daughter.
This is a conversation me and G Money had yesterday. G Money was talking about his son, right?
G Money got a son?
Yeah, he got a son.
How old is he?
He's like a kid. He's like, I think he's like 5 or 6 now.
Wow.
But like, he was talking about how he don't eat, like, because G Money do picky eater. He don't eat too much, right? And I'm like, and he's like, his son don't do. There's the same way. He won't even eat shit. He won't try.
That's good. He won't be fat. That's good.
No, but he won't try things. Like he won't even eat, like, chicken.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm sitting there going like, I don't go.
Yeah,
see, I'm doing what you do. I ain't give a fuck.
Like you just cook fish. Let's say
you
cook fish, he's not gonna eat it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like shit like that. So I'm like, G, you have to force him to eat. You can't just give him everything he wants just because he asking for it.
No, that's not good.
I'm telling you, that's how I told. But then I told him the story about how I learned how to eat all the food. My mother sat me down and said, "Eat everything there, like vegetables, all that shit."
Mo, my wife says she's like that. They eat what I make. You like to go out and buy them Chipotle and all that shit, and she said, why don't you sit here and make what they make? You know what I'm saying? She says that shit too.
But it's like, how do you get a kid to eat healthy food, right?
Yeah.
So like, I told him the story of my mother, how she got me to do it. Like I just sat there and she said, you're not gonna leave till you finish eating, right? I was sitting there for so long that I fell asleep in the food.
Yo, my parents,
right? No, and so she, but look, this is the thing. So she got up, she fucking said, go take a shower, go to bed, I did all that.
Yeah.
Then the next day, she cooked food or whatever. And she's like, okay, cool. Then she pull out the same food from last night and put that shit on the table.
Like you thought you was getting away from
it. Like you thought you was getting away. Like you thought it was over.
Yeah.
Like finish this shit you had last night.
I don't agree with that tactic.
Nah, but then I ate it. It's like you have to. It's like
I know. Listen, and listen. I apologize.
And you hungry? Like you gonna?
We talk on the phone, and I apologize to you about the mask incident with the lady at the gas station because you said something that's true, and it was fucked up, and you're an asshole for it. Don't get it fucked up. But you were right. You said she shouldn't have let me in the store, period. And I said, right.
If you're not allowed in the store without a mask,
you're right.
Buy a mask. And
you one of them assholes. But you're right. You're right. If I was the lady and you said you should have let me in the store, I said, you right, you fucking asshole. You right.
Look at Target. Look at Walmart. They don't let you in. They the nigga is standing in the front. You got to have a mask on, sir.
You said that to me, and I surrendered. I said, you right. I was arguing all that shit about how she was doing you a favor, and you something that you ain't got to do me a favor. Don't let me in the store.
Yeah, don't do shit.
You
Don't
right.
smell me. Don't be courteous. Nothing.
Oh. I was down.
I hate that. Everybody commented she was being courteous by no, don't do that. Uphold the rules if you're gonna have a rule.
That's why when somebody owe you something, go get it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Pretty much.
Yeah. Pretty much.